get this video to 1,000 likes. If it doesn't and this thing blows up, it's your fault. Like the video.
What is going on, Team Boosted? Welcome to another Speedster video. We discovered last time on the dyno that it had some kind of fuel issue at around 5,000 of its 9,000 potential RPMs. So we're gonna get this one rotor making more than 110 horsepower. First, we need to verify the fuel pressure issue, and to do that, we have a fuel pressure sending unit that is going to allow us to view the fuel pressure on our laptop while we're driving, so we can confirm that this is the problem. And then we do have a solution in line if this turns out to be the problem. But first, let's make sure we are running out of fuel. We're gonna install the electronic gizmo thing right there, and we'll be good to go. Take it for a rip and see what it does. This is the thing I was talking about.
Yeah, a little pressure transducer. It's 0 to 100 PSI, Chinesium.
Transducer.
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
It transduces things. Oh, we might have to
you might have not
screw it in without the transducer installed, but maybe not.
Why did it bind up?
It's the transducer's touching.
Oh, so wet for you. Initiate leak test. That's fucking great.
That's good. There's no leak.
Okay, so it's been speed wired in here. We're gonna test and see if it works. James just has to configure it in Tuner Studio. So the car started. We got the thing hooked up. We think it's working. I'm gonna give you guys the Devon now. So what did we learn? We learned that the fuel pressure isn't the problem.
Yeah.
We're doubting that secondary is working properly.
Yeah, I'm suspicious that due to all the weird stuff going on in the ECU because of it being a one rotor, that it's just not telling the secondary to turn on.
So we did some more road testing. It's been several hours actually. And we're trying to deal with the possibility that we might just not have enough injectors. So we're replacing the 650 with a 1300, and we're gonna try that because we are still leaning out around 5,000–6,000 under boost. All right, this boy got two 1300s, and there's a few more things that we want to do. What actually showed up today is a name brand fuel pressure regulator. No more eBay junk. We just want to make sure that we're not running out of fuel under boost, because that's what breaks your engine. And we got a gauge that we trust a little bit more too. So we're gonna install those, and somebody pointed out that our turbo is pretty much on the ground and there's no filter on it. So we're gonna remedy that.
Gonna make some kind of, yeah, this might be temporary, maybe it's permanent if we make it nice, but we'll see. We're gonna do like an intake elbow with a filter on it.
So this is our temporary solution, this charge pipe coming off of, is it even a charge pipe? It's on this side?
It's just an intake pipe.
Yeah, okay. So this is our temporary solution. This intake pipe coming off of our compressor housing goes up to this big stupid ass filter, and it's chilling right there. But we're not gonna get rocks and break our engine. So that's all we wanted to accomplish. And whatever.
I need to change that.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay, so the changes that we made, it's got a much bigger primary injector instead of the 650. It has an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator, and we've changed some intake stuff that does nothing but really sounds cool and prevents rocks from going on a turbo, which I guess is something if you think about it. The other thing, we're gonna bring a set of 1000s to the next tuning session just to cover all our bases on the fuel pressure thing, but we have verified fuel pressure. That's not the problem, so we think it must be the injector setup that we run before. So we're gonna take this out and we're going to test our changes and then just schedule the next dyno session and see if we can make more than 108 measly wheel horsepower. we're gonna test it, and we're gonna do minimal tuning because clearly we brought Darden a messed up map last time, so us tinkering with it just makes it worse. So no matter what happens,
yeah,
we're just gonna schedule another dyno session. But he told us what he thought the problem was, and we think we fixed it. So let's find out. So that was about 7,000 RPM and 14 PSI. It felt actually pretty quick.
18 PSI.
18
Correction.
PSI. Yeah, I mean, you'll see that we looked at each other. It's because like that's kind of the quickest. I mean, I let off quick because it's not tuned, but it felt good. And we have to do the ceremonial. It still starts, guys. Start. Sam, do the honors. This thing sounds freaking sweet too. So obviously this is temporary, but we're gonna build a cool scoop for the cowl, and it's gonna be awesome.
The zip tie securing it in place is not permanent. Neither are the zip ties holding our catch can in place. So don't worry, everybody.
There's a lot of zip ties.
We just gotta make it work.
Yeah. That didn't make a difference at all. Oh, it is. And then add it. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the interim video between the two dyno videos. So dyno video number 2 is coming up next. Hopefully we make like 200 wheel, maybe even more. We're at 18 PSI.
I mean, it felt like it was making a lot more than 120, 130 for sure.
It felt fast, but the car weighs 1,600 pounds, so even with 100 horsepower, it would probably still feel fast. But that's all we had to do. We're gonna bring it right back, and Devin's gonna pick a winner for this video's giveaway. If you guys aren't familiar and you're new here, we give away products from boostedshades.com every single video. Even if you don't win, please check out boostedshades.com. It's the best way to support some of these builds.
This video's winner is 82 SC 911.
All right, hit us up. Oh, long time viewer. Yeah. Hit us up at Teamboosted at boostedshades.com with a shipping address, and we will get back to you and we'll send you something. If you guys want to win, all you got to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment. The comment could be anything, but we got questions for you at the end of the video to make it easier to think us on.
All right, this video's question is, this thing has quite a few things that we would do differently. We want to know what you guys would change on this iteration of this motor.
I know a lot of you wanted us to supercharge it. Maybe we're going to dual charge it in the future. It'll have both a turbo. Perhaps, maybe one day.
Don't say that because then
We know about the exhaust being too loud. Some of you like it, but wait till you hear it in person. If you ever get the opportunity, it'll rupture your eardrums.
It's not fun. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.